Opendoor, one of the biggest and last surviving iBuyer programs across the country, just got slapped with a $62 million fine and a cease and desist from the FTC. Stay tuned to find out more about what that means for iBuyer programs, why they got hit, and what kind of alternatives might be out there for you. What is up, everyone? It's Brian Castor with callcaster.com, bringing you a big update on Opendoor. This just cracks me up every time because I'd never gotten one of these ever until last week, and then this news article came out at the same time as I got certified for Express Offers, which is the EXP iBuyer program. The stars all aligned. It's the perfect time to talk about this. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about Opendoor, iBuyers, and Express Offers, and all of these cash buyer programs in general, what they're going to pay you, what you should look out for, and all that kind of stuff. So without further ado, what we're going to do is we're going to look over at this sheet. So here we have our sheet on all our different offers. Now, if we were going through the actual iBuyer program through EXP, we'd have a whole bunch of offers listed out here for all the different ones and show you which ones would be the best. But for here, we're going to break down kind of a generic boilerplate Express offer compared to a boilerplate Opendoor. Now, this home that we're going to be talking about, hypothetically, is in basically perfect shape. It's turnkey, ready to move in. It doesn't need a lot of work. So this house in particular is going to be on the market, right? Now, when they go on the market right now, the average days on market are 27. Average number of showings is around 15. And the days to close are usually 30. So the big problem with putting your house on the market is that it's going to be really inconvenient. You have to get out of the house for showings. You have to put up with the home being on the market for a while. You have to deal with a little bit of uncertainty. When you compare that to Express Offers or Opendoor, days on market 0, you get an offer right away. The number of showings is 0, they just take the house. And then days to close can really vary, it can be up to you. They can close right away if you want, or they can give you a 30-day escrow with up to 2 months where you can live in the home as a rent back. So typically, you're looking between 0 and 90 days at your own discretion, at your own speed, and whatever makes you happy. But that convenience comes with a cost. So on the open market, our best offer was $835,000. Now, what was crazy was initially our Opendoor offer was $850,000 compared to our normal iBuyers, which were $751,000. And my sellers in this situation really scoffed at sorry, I'm missing a 0 there. Really scoffed at the 751, saying that's just insane. But we definitely need to follow up with this Opendoor's offer. At the time, I wasn't nuts for it because they tend to be a lot more work and a lot more trouble than they're worth. But we'll get into that in a minute. So on a normal deal, you're going to have in the neighborhood of 5% commission. It could be as high as 7. It could be as low as, I don't know, 1% listing fee, I guess, if you talk to some of the Redfin people. But the average is give or take around 5. Compared to iBuyer programs, there's only one agent involved. So on these programs, you're looking at half the realtor commission. And again, this is everything in real estate's negotiable. This commission isn't a hard set number. Talk to your agent, see what you can get. So one of the big items we got to worry about here is once we get into escrow, how much are they going to ask for repairs? In this case, our buyer wanted $6,000 in repairs. And we're going to go ahead and assume that our investor would want about the same, because they usually do. On the other hand, Opendoor wanted $9,629 for repairs. We're not going to worry about the mortgage balance, no seller concessions. One of the other really big things that your real estate agent can do to save you money is they can hook you up with a really good title and escrow company. So overall, my closing costs for my clients are around a 0.5%. Is that going to work right? Yeah, around a 0.5%. When we compare that to Opendoor, they have to use their in-house title and escrow. So they were actually 0.8%, almost 0.9%. So overall, when you get this far, you kind of go, wow, Opendoor's offer is way better than everyone else's, right? And this is where Opendoor got into trouble. So Opendoor, when buying your home in the fine print, you will notice that there is an almost 5% fee. It's about 0.49. And so still, overall, this seems like a really strong offer, doesn't it? And that would be true. Except what happened was they then sent out an inspector to look at the home, and then they changed their offer. They dropped the offer from $850,000 to $793,000. So they effectively dropped their offer from being the absolute best in this situation to being the absolute worst. And those two main fees, that 4.9% fee, can vary from state to state. I've seen it as low as, I think I've seen the lowest as 3%. I've seen the highest as about 10%. And their price adjustments they make, because on the ad it said 850 and they offered 850 until they looked at it, then they dropped it, makes a huge difference. So overall, this is exactly what got Opendoor in trouble. All these hidden fees and extra things they add on and crazy price reductions are totally deceptive and just generally are not okay in real estate. Now, keeping that in mind, their offer can sometimes still be competitive. Sometimes that spread of $5,000, give or take, could go either way to any of the iBuyers, which is exactly why, if you're thinking about selling your home, what you need to do is call CADRE, because I can not only put your home on the open market and get you top dollar, but we can also look at all your different options for iBuyers and make sure that you're getting the absolute best price possible. So if you have any questions or anything in the world, call CADRE, and I'm going to put a link down below to the Express Offers iBuyer program so we can make sure that you're taken care of.